let's talk about, that transition for a lot of players. It starts being the biggest transition before you get into professional sports, collegiate, right? So that transition from going to high school
Mhm,
into college. Can you
mhm,
tell us about what that process is like?
mhm,
Um, because I'm sure you have to balance several things, right?
mhm,
There's one, you think about your family, you know what I'm saying? Two, you want to prioritize your education at the
mhm.
same time too. Like you have a lot of opportunities as it pertains to this basketball. So like how do you go about weighing all of those and measuring it and then like determining which school is the best, like which hits like all your checks on your rubric? You're like, all
Yeah,
right, like, yeah, that school is good for
mhm,
this, but like, I don't know, I might be missing out on these other things that are important to me. So
right,
how was that process for you?
right. Yeah, the process, I would say for real, like at first it was kind of confusing. Like I
Okay.
went to two different colleges. I went to
Right.
Louisiana Tech right out of high school, and then I ended up finishing at University of Florida. So
Right.
the first time around, I feel like looking back at it, I was a little more like wasn't as educated, I would say, as far as like making a good choice for the future.
Right.
Coming in, it was really just about hoops for real.
So that was your main reason for to go to Louisiana? It was ball? Like, you're like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
let me go down there." Okay. Word.
right. It was just like to ball, and like I knew a coach from around the way,
Right.
and like he had coached me and stuff like that. So I was like, "Oh, this is an opportunity, and I just
Right.
wanted to go somewhere where I could like hoop for real."
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't like highly regarded coming out of high school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just wanted an opportunity.
Mhm.
And going from Maryland to Louisiana, it's like culture shock.
Yeah.
I bet. Where was it in Louisiana too? Like,
It
where,
was
like, New Orleans or Baton Rouge or, like, where area type shit?
like North Louisiana, so Ruston,
Okay.
like
Okay.
Arkansas. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Damn, okay,
So it's
word. Yeah, you in there.
like
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so, it was different, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having to manage now, like, being being by myself, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
away
Right,
from, like, my family. Like, I'm the youngest of my family, so I've
right,
been, like, kinda comforted, protected, and now,
Yeah.
right.
like, I'm on my own, so I feel like during those times, like, it was really, like, I truly got to see, like, more of who I was, like, discover myself and, like, I made some mistakes, and I learned from them, and that's when I really feel like I, you know, was taught, like, a lot of lessons, um,
Right.
and really just continue to grow and know myself and understanding how to, like, manage my time, like, what relationships is right for me, like, who to keep around, like, who I'm listening to. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that was a test in and of itself, but I feel like it propelled me and it helped me to, transition to um, going to Florida the second time around throughout that process.
Yes.
Early.